I think that's recording now. I think it's good.
Is it?
It should be good.
Alright.
If not, we were at the we were at the cookout!
Mm-hmm.
Yeah! I should probably move my mouse, away from the mic, so. Bellamy, stop attacking my hand. It's not nice. The soundtrack to us.
The quirky lava scenes from NCIS reminds me of you. Always try your best at everything. I do not do that.
No.
Human. Yes, we were.
Well, at least you're a cool dad. You should have dad book.
Dad book.
Hey,
Same.
I feel confused how you call it on.
Wait.
Oh, I think I mixed. Something. I have a good feeling about this place. You too, Dad. Bellamy, what are you doing? I should really stop you because that's probably interfering with the recording and all that, but... Amanda and I arrive at home with the remains of our veggie plate. Seems no one was really into cauliflower. I like cauliflower.
I like cauliflower too.
Any big plans for this evening? Actually, yeah, I'm going out with some friends. Oh, is that okay? Of course, just keep me posted. Be home before midnight. You got it. And be careful. I will. Make good choices, of course. And call me if you need anything. Then you're not gonna do the thing where you wait silently for me to come home in the living room with all the lights off, are you? What? No, I've never done that, and I never will do that. And I've off in tonight. I really has fun. I plopped down on the couch in front of the TV. I read that great. And turned on some Wine and Dine Mastermind with celebrity chef Gavin. Chapman. It looks like Gavin's making roasted rack of lamb with rosemary mashed potatoes. Potatoes. I love to be able to cook like that, although I think if I were actually good at cooking, I use my powers for evil. Like just making baked Alaska's all day instead of any food of real nutritional substance. What's a baked Alaska?
Like a dessert that you light on fire.
Oh.
And then it goes out, obviously. You can't eat on fire anything.
Man, Gavin Chapman, I just caught that thing on fire, but he meant to do it. What a professional.
Same.
I lose track of time as I blaze through several episodes of Wine and Dine Mastermind, and also one episode. It's supposed to be like a parody of Hell's Kitchen. I glance at my watch. Man, it's almost midnight. I should check in with Amanda with a text. Hey kiddo, you good?
No, Dad. F you.
You don't know me, Dad. You're not my real dad. I wander into the kitchen and wait for a reply. Amanda's phone is almost always in her hand, so I hope she'll respond soon, unless she's driving home. In case, I hope she doesn't respond soon, because I definitely taught her better to text and drive. I cannot read. I reach into the freezer and grab an ice cream sandwich. It's a little late for this, but I think I earned it after a long day of socializing.
A little late. I eat ice cream at 2 a.m.
Sounds nice. I check my watch again, and then my phone. Nothing yet. Okay, see, now I'm worried. Do I call her? Do I call the cops? No, it's too soon for that. I'll just send her a gentle reminder text. What's up? Half an hour passes, and I'm real worried. The episodes of Gavin Chapman's Meet Hell are not assuaging my anxiety, but possibly exuberating it with all the yelling. So I keep pacing around the house, waiting for her to come back. Why didn't I find out where she was going? Who's she even with? Why don't I know any of her friends' numbers? Do I even know any of her friends' full names?
Jeez.
Who is MLP? I decide to send her another text. Amanda, please text me and let me know you're okay. I can't help but think of all the awful things that could have happened to her.
Jeez.
Well, thank God it's her. Amanda opens the door and shuffles in. Finally she's back home. I'm glad she's okay. Sup, sweetie, thank God you're safe. Yeah. But now that she's okay, I'm really mad. Why didn't you answer my text? Amanda pulls her phone out of her pocket. Oh, whoops, guess I didn't see those. She starts to walk to her room. Amanda, in. Well, we're pulling the middle name now. Amanda, you came home an hour and a half after your curfew.
My parents would murder me.
And you didn't respond to any of my texts. You really freaked me out. I was about to call the cops. Dad, you're seriously overreacting. You're not going to be like this when I go off to school, are you?
Amanda, I have a right to be concerned. And I was scared. Everything.
Which one?
I don't know. You choose.
I know how.
Go.
I know
go.
how one of these go.
Fine. Which one is the bad one?
I'm not telling you which one.
Damn it. Fine. I have a right to be concerned.
You're my only daughter. Whoa. Well, I can't give you a play-by-play of everything. Oh, that's where it's from. I was like, I know where this is from. Where is it? Pokemon. Fucking blue. Wait, one more thing before you go.
What?
What's Dad Book?
Oh, jeez. It's a social media platform.
Wait,
What?
what's a social media platform?
Dad, I have to go to school.
Come on, Amanda. I'm an old man. I can't put together a Dad Book profile on my own.
Alright, I'll help you sound interesting on the internet.
Amanda spends the next couple minutes setting up my profile on Dad Book, which as it turns out to be a place where dads can get together and talk about fatherhood.
Alright, Pops. We gotta fill out your profile. Let's get some likes and dislikes.
Yeah.
On Friday night, you are most likely to... Oh my gosh. Oh jeez. Torment my children with dad puns. If you had one thing to take with you on a desert island, what would it be? Probably Castaway on DVD for instructional
But
purposes.
you couldn't watch it though.
Fine, The Lost Shaker of Salt.
Okay.
What are your turn-ons? Oh jeez. Comfortable with crying. Wow. Probably that.
What did you want to be when you grew up?
Salty boat captain. What's your favorite movie genre? Whatever will make me cry. Why? Old comedies that haven't aged well? Is bad?
I don't know.
Fine. Whatever will make me cry.
This is great. What's your ideal date?
Arson. Oh my gosh.
Let's go arson.
Arson. Yes.
Why do you never leave home?
My sick bay. No.
Yeah.
My crippling low self-esteem.
You want to do that?
Yes. This is not gonna get us anyone.
I'm pretty sure our sick babe would have gotten us somewhere.
I spend a lot of time thinking about... Oh my gosh, that one.
Okay. Profile compete.
See, that wasn't so bad.
Yeah, that was actually kind of fun. I could totally spend all day on here just looking at people's profiles.
You should message one of them, or more than one of them. All of these dads seem pretty interesting.
Okay. I promise I'll make some friends. Amanda gives me a hug.
Go get him, Dad.
Our sad voice acting. We have like no emotion. But now we can pick a date. So who were we going after, my dear friend?
Do you wanna-
Exercise dad, coffee shop AU, bear dad, not your dad, vampire. It sort of looks like a hipster, but I'm pretty sure he's a teacher.
Yeah.
Or straight white male.
Let's go for Vampire Dad.
Vampire dad. Okay, how do you do? I finally decided to join this information superhighway. I'm not entirely sure how it works, but I will try my best to understand. I love long strolls through graveyards
Same.
and spending time with my son. If you would ever like to chat about the latest Victorian fashion, the inevitability of our own demise, or black cats, please send me a letter.
Literally same.
Bellamy is a black cat. I believe this works.
Yes.
Listen to taxidermy.
Oh my gosh,
Take a
no.
coffin. Pronouncing bosom? Isn't it pronounced bosom?
Yes.
A bat.
A bat.
For an art house horror. Tonight we're industrial dark wave.
Yep.
Upside down cross.
Yes.
Immortality silence. Okay.
Let's do it.
Yay! Vampire dad. But he's not a vampire, so.
Unfortunately.
Pew pew. Did the music stop?
I think so.
When did it? It might just be this loading scene, but
Maybe.
maybe. There's a fly in here. I don't.
It's everywhere.
It's everywhere.
Being me in a gentlemanly manner as I would have liked.
Oh, whoa. There's more.
jeez. I would be highly flattered to enjoy your companionship at my residence for an afternoon tea and a stroll around my garden, should it please you. Till then, what the hell?
Adieu.
Adieu. Okay, yours humbled D. Bloodmart.
I stare at the screen and reread the letters several more times. Hey, Amanda. Amanda pops out of her room, her eyes a little puffy, as if she'd been crying.
Oh no.
Hey, are you alright?
Oh yeah, totally. I'm cool.
Ah.
Liar! I just found out that the succulent I've been watering and singing to for the last 3 months was actually made out of plastic.
Same.
Even the dirt was fake.
Oh, honey.
Are you sure that's all you're upset about?
You gotta be a good parent. If there's, anything going on, I just want you to know that I'm here for you, and I'll always be here for you. No matter your life choices. Whether you need a shoulder to cry on or a strong dad to kick someone's butt, I'm only a phone call away.
Thanks, Dad. I appreciate that. But I'm fine, really.
I am unconvinced, but I also stopped badgering about it. Oh. I'm sure she'll tell me when she's ready. Can you help me with something?
Dad, for the last time, I'm not popping your back pimples. Oh.
Nice. No. Can you interpret this for me? I turned the community computer to Amanda, and she squints at Damien's message. I just don't understand NetSpeak. Like, is this how you kids communicate with each other now?
Oh, totally. This is the hot new thing. See, Dad, kids got over saying LOL and LMAO or whatever and decided that what they needed to do was bring it back to the 1800s. I can't read either.
So what do I do?
Where's your pen and quill?
What?
Did you forget to unpack the pen and quill? Dad, how will we address the noblemen in regards to your upcoming... Oh my gosh, what is that word?
Debutante. I don't know.
Debutante ball. We're gonna say that.
Okay, now I know you're messing with me.
Father, without a proper chaperone, you'll never end up with a suitor worthy of our land. Or our dowry. Or...
So you read Pride and Prejudice for school one time and now you're reciting things you know about it back to me, aren't you?
Like the first 5 pages, then I read a review of the movie. Still gotta be, though. I got this.
He's over and types on the keyboard. Sure thing, dude. Regards. Lawrence. Amanda hits send and then smiles at me. I don't remember when we, actually started this recording, so I guess we'll go on this date and it'll be done.
Yep.
Well, I suppose that's that. And make a short walk to Damien's house.
Wow, that's a great house.
Well, you can't really call it a house, more of a manor. Estate, Gothic architecture looms over the other homes in the cul-de-sac. I walk past a couple gargoyles guarding the front door and look out for the doorbell. There doesn't seem to be one. I pull the large, ornate, carved bat's head door knocker back, and a hollow sound echoes throughout the house, so I strike it against the door. I wait several more moments before the door slowly creaks open. It's a little creepy, but I enter the home and takes a few steps into the foyer, noting the oil portraits who I assume are dead relatives hanging on the wall. Oh. As I am admiring them, the front door slams behind me.
Wow.
Hello? Silence. An oil lamp in the corner flickers dimly, casting an ominous shadow against the wall. Why do I feel like all the people in these paintings are staring right at me? Why is it so cold in here? Where's Damien?
This is creepy. Oh, you want me to read for
Yeah.
Damien? Lawrence, pleasure to have you in my home.
Oh, I look up and see Damien standing there on top of the majestic staircase with a walking candle holder. He's holding a candle. What's with the door slamming shut?
Oh, sorry, there was a draft. Sure there was.
And the door creaking open when I knocked?
I accidentally left the door unlocked.
And the creepy oil paintings?
I like oil paintings.
Right.
Right. Please, let me show you around.
Okay. Damien leads me around his house, showcasing his parlor, sitting room, auxiliary sitting room, and the parlor again for some reason.
This is one of the older homes on the block, yes, but nowhere near as old as the architecture might suggest. Though, through extensive renovations, I have been able to craft a residence that is both historically accurate to the Victorian period and equipped with the amenities of any modern dwelling.
We walked past a door covered in bumper stickers. That was nice. Caution tape and a black rain poster. It's my boy! Did they listen to My Chemical Romance in the Victorian era?
That's my son's room. You know how the rebellious teenage years are. Onwards, there's more to see. Sorry, I totally blanked it.
We reach a door at the end of the hall that Damien opens with a flourish.
And this is the library.
Sunlight streams into the floor-to-ceiling arch windows in the hall. The walls are lined with packed bookshelves, and even more books are scattered across the period-appropriate furniture. Damien is clearly proud of his room. So we're gonna pick up this book.
Okay. You know, Lawrence, in the Victorian era, there was some controversy surrounding reading. Many people thought the more tawdry novels would encourage youth into a life of crime and would cause too much of a distraction from work and school.
I pull out a book at random, examine the worn cover, open it to find a random page, and read aloud. Narrator struggled against a chain.
Oh my gosh.
Sasuke round him with, shirtless and out of breath. He looked at Sasuke. Like, I always hear this, but now I can't think of how to pronounce it. Sasuke. And Sasuke smirked, unbuttoning his makeup pants.
What?
Okay.
I think that's enough.
Damien snaps the book shut and puts it back on the shelf. I love the fact that he's obsessed with, like, you know, Victorian culture, but he binds a fan fiction.
Mm-hmm. That's a rare book from my private collection.
Butterflies, window.
Butterflies. Ooh.
I walk up to the glass display of pin bugs on the wall. It's pretty impressive. Nice bugs.
I pinned them all myself. Maybe I could show you how sometime.
I'm concerned I would stick a pen right through my finger.
Ah, the pinner's gambit.
Is that a thing?
No. Look out the window.
I walk to the window and I'm greeted by a beautiful view of Damien's backyard. It showcases a beautiful view of the rest of the cul-de-sac. Hey, I can see Craig down on the lawn. He's doing push-ups with his daughters on his back. Damn. He sees me and waves happily, doing push-ups with one hand now.
Of course.
Damn!
Did you know that Victorians spent at least 20 hours a week gazing longingly out of full-length windows?
Wait, really?
No, but Victorians did appreciate telling a good joke. Please, will you join me for tea?
Tea! I followed Damien to a sitting room where finger foods have already been set upon a beautiful tiered silver tray. I take a seat on one of the high back chairs as Damien pours and serves me some tea. I can't believe we're having high tea. I never thought I'd get to do this. Damien smiles to himself. What?
Oh.
It's a common misconception that high tea refers to the wealth or class of the people enjoying it, when in fact the high refers to both the later time of day that the working class had to enjoy tea and the height of the tables on which they're served.
Serve me a tiny sandwich.
Ooh, or a lot of... There are a lot of goths in the window. I like your cape, let's say that. It's a cloak, actually, but thank you. Victorian fashion is very important to me.
You pull it off quite well.
Oh, thank you. Regardless of my historical learnings, it's very important to me to present myself well. It has taken a long time to come up with a style that's both true to form and representative of myself, but I'm very happy with how I dress. I do get some strange looks, yes, but it's something that brings me a great deal of joy, so I don't mind. To be able to wake up in the morning, pick from my closet a variety of cloaks, waistcoats, top hats, and even binders that are period appropriate feels amazing.
My boy.
You wear top hats?
Top hats.
You don't?
What got you so interested in goth stuff?
Well, when I was a young boy, my father, no!
Did he take you out to the city?
Sorry?
Haha, did you see a marching band?
I'm afraid I don't understand.
You serious?
Of course.
But it's, you know, the song. Amanda made me listen to it. Seriously?
I'd love to see a marching band. Nevertheless, I've always had a love for art, history, and fashion. What started off as a small hobby of collecting taxidermied animals grew into sort of an obsession. It's a privilege to be able to appreciate the lives and culture of those who came before us, I think.
Why not go all the way?
I like not dying when I catch a cold.
He takes a sip of tea.
I can acknowledge that there were many very terrible things about the Victorian era, and try to live a life that strictly aligns with those ideals would be admittedly horrid. But I think it takes a critical mind to truly appreciate something to the fullest, to be, oh my god, cognizant of its flaws and love it all the same. Tell me, Lawrence, do you have any hobbies?
Oh man, I do. But I don't know if I care about anything the way you care about this stuff.
Well, I'd love to hear about your interests. Hearing someone talk about the things they're passionate about is intriguing and, quite honestly, rather attractive.
Ah,
Please do tell me about your hobbies.
quick. Sound sophisticated?
I learned how to juggle once.
No, we're not doing that.
I like soap making videos on the internet.
Is that what you want?
Sure.
Soap is an important advancement in modern society, getting rid of germs and stuff. I would say that people who make soap are the true heroes here. To watch them work is an honor.
Mm-hmm.
I tried making some with Amanda once, and we both had to go to the doctor for rashes, which I guess goes to show that we should leave it to the professionals. We finished our tea and finger sandwiches.
Come, I have one more thing to show you.
Damien takes me around to the back of his home, where a variety of flowers flourish in the beautifully landscaped rows. A small stone path weaves through, and butterflies flit lazily through the air.
My garden.
It's beautiful.
Thank you. Victorians took flowers and floral arrangements very seriously. You see, it was considered uncouth to discuss personal and romantic relationships in public, so lovers and friends alike would use bouquets to send secret messages to each other. Each flower and plant is symbolic of different feelings.
You just cracked your knuckles.
I did.
How?
Well, I just did that the first time. I can't do it on this one. Ah, there we go.
Ah, that's weird.
Even more interesting is that the one flower could mean different things depending on the other plants it was paired with. One had to be extremely careful, as even in the style in which the ribbon was tied around the bouquet affected the message.
Damien leans down and plucks a gorgeous bright orange flower off the vine.
Oh my god. Lilium bulbiferum.
Sounds right.
The orange lily. What do you think this one means? 3 cheers for Sue.
Isn't that a Mayday Parade song? Or no, it's My Chemical Romance.
Mm-hmm.
Why am I thinking Mayday Parade? I think it's because it's like 5 years or something. And
Yeah.
like joy.
3 cheers for 5 years. Let's do that one.
I'm such a terrible I'm such a terrible member of the Edge community.
Yes. The orange lily is actually symbolic of pure hatred.
Nice. Well,
And that's precisely why floral arrangement is so challenging. What's your favorite type of flower? Snapdragons.
because they're cute. And you can do that thing where you squeeze them so they look like they're talking.
What a lovely choice. I'll have to remember that when I put together a bouquet for you.
He will put together a bouquet for me? Nobody's ever given me a bouquet before. Follow Damien through the footpath and admire his beautiful flowers. Suddenly, a phone rings. Nice.
Oh, Lawrence, will you excuse me? I must take this.
He pulls a cell phone out of his pocket, and I'm surprised it's not a rotary phone. Go for it. Damon smiles and walks back to the house. I take a deep breath and enjoy the heavily perfumed air. What a lovely yard. Makes me wish I'd put a little more effort into that garden Amanda and I tried to start that one time. Our watermelons grew to the size of cherry tomatoes and then immediately died. Oh hey, gargoyle. Oh no, I knocked over the gargoyle. Same. Mini game time. I actually know this one.
Oh.
Because I played.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Ta-da. Memory.
No, I know. Oh, frick.
Earbud's gone.
Sorry.
It's fine.
Do I have the right one?
Probably. Yeah. Phew, that was a close one. Oh no. Oh, uh-oh. Here comes Damien. He looks upset.
Lawrence, my sincerest apologies to have kept you waiting. There's an urgent matter that I must attend to, so I'm afraid I must take my leave.
No problem, dude. Everything alright? Damien worries the hem of his coat with his fingers and looks away.
Everything is perfectly fine, but it's, how do you say that
Lucin.
name? Lucin. Okay.
I think it's Lucin or it's Lucian.
Lucian?
I don't know.
Lucian, whatever. Okay.
What's wrong?
He appears to have, well, his teacher needs me to come to the school post-haste.
Do you need help?
Oh no, you don't have to.
Let me come with you. Us dads gotta stick together. Punch in the shoulder, ow.
You're right. This is one of Lucian's more elaborate stunts. I would greatly treasure having another parent by my side.
Let's go!
Oh.
Damien and I walk into the school and are immediately greeted by an anxious-looking Hugo. I'll take this, I guess.
Okay.
Hey, Damien. You're here on record time.
I wouldn't miss it for the world, dear friend.
Wow, whatever it is, it doesn't seem like this is Hugo and Damien's first time at the My Kids Are in Trouble rodeo.
What is it this time?
Oh.
This, Damien, you have to see to believe. Oh, I guess I'll take Ernest and you can do Lucian.
Okay.
Damien and I fall back into step behind Hugo, who leads us through the busy corridors of the school. We pass by several classes in session, and I vaguely wonder if Amanda's around. Hugo eventually ushers us into a small boiler room with a flight of rickety stairs leading down into darkness. Watch your step. You can hear the faint voices drifting up from the basement, and they don't sound happy. So I'm led into the depths of the school. I recall the antics I got into as an angsty middle schooler. At least I had enough sense to stay out of creepy basements. We find another teacher in the boiler room, tucked away in the back of the basement. With him are Lucian and Ernest, Hugo's son. Lucian has a bloody nose. Thanks for coming. I can't make heads or tails of this. I look around at the scene of the crime and see a bunch of bricks and some masonry tools scattered around.
What happened here? Ernest punched me.
Lucian tried to kill me. The room falls silent.
I was not trying to kill you, dumbass. I was just trying to build a brick wall around you and see what would happen.
You promised me there's wine down here. You tricked me. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Wait a second, Lucian. Did you try to cask of Amontillado? Ernest?
I'm neither confirming nor denying that.
I turn to Damien and whisper to him. What's a cask of Amontillado?
It's a classic Edgar Allan Poe short story where a man gets his enemy drunk, lures him down to his cellar with the promise of wine of a fine vintage, then buries him alive behind a brick wall. It's a lovely story.
So wait, Lucian, you tried to do that to him?
I was curious to see how it would turn out. I wasn't actually going to leave him there.
What was the thought process here? That Ernest was just gonna sit still while you slowly built a tomb around him?
Well, it worked for like 20 minutes because he's an idiot, but then he realized I had lied about the wine.
And you were cackling maniacally. That sort of tipped me off. Ernest, 20 minutes? Dad,
What?
it took you 20 minutes. Son, we just had an entire week unit. Well, 2-week unit on the cast of Armadillo, and it took you 20 minutes to realize Lucian was leading you into an elaborate ruse. Did you even read the story? I read the first 5 pages and then read a review on the movie. It's only 5 pages long and there is no movie. Yeah, you're right. I paid Lucian to read it to me.
Actually, he didn't even pay me, so when you think about it, this was me teaching him a lesson.
Damien and Hugo both have their heads in their hands.
You guys are always telling me to engage in the literature, and I did. I don't see a problem here.
Alright, I'm filing this under what the hell. Don't do whatever this was. Again. You two are both suspended for a week. Ernest and Lucian high five. The teacher starts to stomp up the stairs. Hugo, I'll cover your class. Take your son home. Mr. Bloodmarch, you too.
Thank you for your mediation.
We all head up the stairs and out to school in tense silence. Lucian, Damien, and I pile into my car and begin to drive home. Lucian immediately puts his hood up and stares out the window angrily.
I'm not going to therapy again. I know, son. It's entirely up to you whether or not you want to go. But I care about you and I can see that you're struggling, so if you do decide that you would like to speak to a professional about your feelings, we can do that too.
A+, Dad.
Maybe you can spend this next week looking for a summer job, I know how much you want your own car.
I can't believe Damien's keeping his cool. I'm impressed.
Fine. Thanks for not freaking out too hard. I love you, son.
Oh, Lucian continues staring out the window.
Love you too.
We spend the rest of the drive in relative silence. I love how this game is mostly just father-child bonding.
Yeah.
Or, like, learning stuff. The moment we pull into the driveway, Lucian hops out of the car and slams the door and runs inside.
I didn't expect to have that conversation in front of you. He and I have a lot we need to work out.
It's alright. And all things considered, Lucian's bricklaying was pretty good. So there's your silver lining.
There is that, yes. I really admire how you handled that.
You were a lot more diplomatic with him than I would have been.
I just want what's best for him, and I don't think yelling at him would do either of us any favors.
It really does. You're a good dad. See you around soon.
It would be my honor and my pleasure.
Damien bows with a flourish. Classy. I come home to find Amanda curled up on the couch with a blanket watching TV. I plop down next to her.
Yo.
What you watching?
Tiny House Hunting Brothers, Extreme Edition.
Ugh, I hate this show. The couple on screen bickers back and forth while standing in an extremely small house made of recycled bottles. The Tiny House Hunting Brothers watch them with bemused expressions, both their heads touching the low ceiling.
I told you I wanted a 2-bed, 2-bath, shabby chic cottage. This house doesn't even have a bathroom.
But honey, the outhouse is only 20 yards away. It's not that bad.
I am not pooping outside, Greg.
Why don't you get a regular-sized house?
I don't know. How'd afternoon tea go?
It got strange. We had to go to the school to pick up Lucian because he tried to.
He lured Ernest down to the cellar with the promise of a fine vintage and tried to brick him into the wall, right?
How do you even know that? Has everyone read this story except for me?
Lucian live-streamed the entire thing.
The entire day is beyond me. But otherwise, it was a fun day. That Damien guy's a character. He's really good company. Surprisingly diplomatic dad.
I dig his style.
You know what? Me too.
Should we end?
I guess. Wait, I want to see what her score is. What's her dad points? Hey!
Taking part in the goth lifestyle.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure there's an S rank, which I've only gotten once. And I'm still bitter I haven't gotten another one. I need to be the perfect date. Uh-oh.
Every dog.
Doggos! Non-stick frying pan. You gotta go.
My mom said she would text me. So, I don't know.
Oh,
She's not texted, so.
did you get, like, a reply back